Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you saw my short this week, I was hoping to have put together a nice little shower curtain apron for y'all, but honestly, it didn't really cover much.
Editing Karah here. I did put it at the end of the video.
What I am going to do is show you the shower caps that I bought on Amazon and eBay. These actually do have a little bit more coverage to them depending on your size, my size. So this is actually going to be a little bit of a product review and a couple of extra things that I have for you. If you have had your colectomy and you have an ostomy, which is either likely an ileostomy or a colostomy, and you still have the bottom two pieces, the rectum and the anus, which are both the bottom pieces of your GI, the very, very, very bottom of your GI. If you still have those and you do have mucus issues with that, this is Aveeno moisturizing. It's technically been like a facial bar. I love it. And the reason I love it is because it's not soap. And I use this around my stoma and my bottom end because I do still have those two bottom pieces. And I am looking at having the proctectomy in the future. So in the meantime, what I have to do is keep that area from being irritated. So shower video related, this is what I use in the shower for all of my bottom parts because there is absolutely no irritation from it whatsoever. There's no perfumes in it. It's an oatmeal bar and it makes everything heal quicker. Even if I've had a little bit of redness around my stoma, my goodness, this stuff works so well. So I'm gonna link to this. Now, I had a hard time finding this on retail places online for some reason. I don't know if it's discontinued, but it was available on Amazon and I think I picked up about 10 or 12 bars of it, so I'm good for a while. We talked about Odor in another video, right? So this was also at Dollar Tree. Odoban. And my husband was like, oh yeah, we use that at work. Now, he's a custodian for a school. And so he has the ins and outs of all of the ways that they obviously keep it clean and they are able to sanitize properly. He has a lot of great ideas, but he has that in larger amounts. But this size, $1.25 at the $1.25 tree store. You can get that there. I'm going to just get into a little bit of specifics about these caps and see if they'll work for you. So this one is the one that a lot of gals had talked about on the ileostomy Facebook group. And this is the beige one, which I have listed in my details. And it comes with a little clip, a little belt that clips on. Now this belt is actually rubbery and for some reason it just would not stay in place and it would keep loosening up. So I wasn't a big fan of that. What I did was took one of my old belts, old because they get pilly. They still work, but they're just pilly. You know, like that sweater pilly stuff. But works great in the shower. So that one actually fit to clip on. Clip it right around the stoma, and I will show you a picture right here of what it looks like on me. And this stayed on. Now, if you can see this, it is round, but there is some curve to it. And I think if you can just position it well on your stomach, it may work better than how it worked for me. I have a little roll on that side, so the little roll kept kind of getting in the way. A little bit of water would get in. Now, it did cover a lot, but it didn't cover 100%. I have read where some gals it does. I don't know if it's because they have maybe flat, smaller stomachs. I don't know. But these are kind of a one-size-fits-all, so it would make sense that they're not going to work 100% for everybody. But it did help. So I did keep it. When I wanted to see if I could get maybe some of it to cover more, I would just put some plastic over it, which is where my apron came in. Kind of an apron fail, but it technically could work. It just takes a little bit of pink tape. And then you end up spending like a huge amount of prep time for the shower. If you really want to try to keep it as dry as possible, say you've got to take a quick shower, you don't want to spend a lot of time drying, you've got to get out of the house. this can't work. So it has some moderate impression for me. But if it comes with this, this may need to just be stapled or taped or clipped somehow just to keep it from expanding too much, because it just doesn't stay put. Not like this if you have an old belt. Now the other one I got was on eBay. It's the same exact cut, same product for all intents and purposes with that little curve. This one's white, but this one came with a different kind of belt. It is fabric, but it's not that rubbery slippage. So this one I love. So what are your shower go-tos? I would love to hear it. I know the rest of the community would too. We learn from each other. So I'm glad you're with me today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the next video.